Whoa! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
So how much time do you get in jail when you fake your own death just to leave your family and hook up with another woman in Europe? Well, 45-year-old Ryan Borgward, he found out it's basically however long they had to try to look for you thinking that you were actually dead. 89 days.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a dad from Wisconsin. He faked his own death and abandoned his wife and kids to go be with his mistress in Eastern Europe.
And he left like a lot of evidence. Like he wasn't really good at it.
Terrible at it. Yeah, I think he he went out on a kayaking trip and then just was gone.
Dude.
Yeah. So he agreed to a plea deal. They would have put him away for 45 days, and the judge is like, I don't like that. Now we're going to make it 89. I want to do something clever. However many days we were looking for you is how many days you're going to sit in jail.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that, too.
Yeah, that just...
You exhausted a lot of resources. People out there looking for you. They thought you had drowned in a kayak.
Well, and aside from the pain you caused your wife, but your kids, that's a different level. To have them go through that grief and then to find out that you betrayed them like that to be with another woman, I can't even imagine how they feel. So I'm good with it.
Can you forgive? You think? Is that something you go to the urn with bitterness in your heart?
Definitely. He's a narcissist. He's disgusting. And he did it all for sexual gratification.
And I think you just have to spin it and tell yourself, be like, this isn't the man I thought he was.
No.
And honestly, in a sense, I'm glad that I have more days to live out without him because I was with somebody who wasn't a true partner. So if anything, thank you for that. But couldn't you have done this before we had kids and all that kind of stuff?
Or let's just maybe get divorced like regular people.
It's a lot easier, isn't it?
It is weird how some people they'll either murder or fake their own death when you can just get a divorce.
Just get a divorce like everybody else. What made you think this was a good idea? Because you're not smart enough to pull off this masterful crime.
Take it in the shorts, pay what you got to pay, and start your life over.
Yep.
Well, a 44-year-old Kansas man was found guilty of sexual battery against a law enforcement officer after kissing the officer's neck. Ew. Cleo Williams Jr. was found guilty after pleading no contest to a sexual battery charge against a law enforcement officer. The charge stemmed from an incident at a Leavenworth apartment complex after police responded to a domestic disturbance. While officers were arresting Williams, he kissed the officer's neck.
There's worse things, but I don't know if you've ever been unwantedly kissed on your neck. I have, and it's one of those things where if the person really skeeves you out, you feel like you cannot get their lip mark or saliva off of your neck for about 5 hours. It almost burns your neck. It's such an uncomfortable feeling.
There's a woman who's facing criminal charges after she fired several shots into a Portland, Oregon Airbnb.
Oh.
When they asked her why she did it, she said, I did it, of course, because this place is owned by a galactic spy.
Oh, okay. Well, that does make sense.
Okay. Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
Was he home at the time?
That's what she was claiming.
See, this is what happens when you start renting out your house to strangers out there.
Wow.
A galactic spy.
Yep.
If I was the guy, I'd go, so what else do you know about this galactic spy?
Yeah, tell us everything.
Boy, this is a guy that did not take hitting a deer with his car very well. 68-year-old man here in the state of Florida hit a deer with his car, and when the authorities showed up, he was laying on the ground next to the deer saying, I did that to it. I did that to it.
Aww. Well, he loves animals.
Oh, my goodness. John Flynn is his name. He called and reported the crash, and he did not take it well.
Well, if you are a person that thinks, deers are beautiful and you end up killing one, I can see how that could rattle you.
And I think what really also got him emotional was the fact he was massively hammered.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Oh, boy.
He had slurred speech, watery eyes. When they asked him to stand up from lying down next to the dead deer, he couldn't.
I killed babies, Mom.
Yeah, they gave him a sobriety test. That didn't go well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so he went to jail then after killing a deer. So, yeah, there you
I
go.
feel like the deer took him out because he knew he was going to hit somebody else further down the road. The deer might have saved lives that night.
Might have, yeah.
my-
Deer had to die, so humans didn't.
My baseball coach back in the day hit a deer with a bus, and it's about 8:30 at night in the deep woods of Georgia. He made every baseball player get out of the bus, make us look for this deer he hit because he said, "Now that's good eats."
Country folk get that.
And like 90%
That's
of the
not weird.
90% of the bus goes, "Coach is right. It is good eats." I go, "So what are we doing right now?"
So if you found the deer, were you going to put him in the bus with you?
We never found the
You
deer.
put it wherever you can.
And that was my question. I go, "Dude, what do we do if we find the deer?" "Oh, Penny, we put it on the bus. We're going to have some good eats." I was like, I'm built differently.
You may not have been made for that part of Florida.
And I think I think we hit the deer, and I think it still kept going.
Stunned it, but it didn't like kill it.
With the bus.
Yeah. It can happen. They can bounce off of it.
Well, this made for a great photo. Cape Coral man, Kyle Mivett. He was woken up by security alerts at about 2 a.m. and spotted a man rummaging through his truck. So he went and followed the suspect and saw him slip into a neighbor's garage. So he had past corrections training, so he learned there how to grab the man by the shirt and wrist, and he held him, doing basically a citizen's arrest until the police arrived. And when they did, the police wanted to get a photo with him. Not because he was able to hold this guy until they got there, but because he was wearing Batman pajamas.
I get it.
He is standing there looking just like a superhero, and he is so proud of himself. He's like, look at the vigilante I am.
And Batman.
Yes. 20-year-old Justin Schimple was caught with stolen sunglasses, cash, and gift cards, and is now facing multiple burglary and theft charges because of it. Well, the first day of school in Ashland, Massachusetts was thrown into chaos on Wednesday morning after bees attacked a dozen students and staff members. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees!
That's the principal right there.
Oh, my eyes! My eyes!
Horrific. I don't know if he's going to recover.
Could you imagine if kids really saw something
That's
like
your
that?
principal.
Oh my gosh! I think you're deeply troubled for years to come.
It sounds a lot like Nicolas Cage.
Was it? I don't think so.
A little respect, Principal Cage.
Have you seen that Nicolas Cage just signed up for a new horror movie where he's going to play Jesus' dad?
No, but I'm interested.
He's playing Joseph.
Joseph, yeah,
Okay.
in a horror movie.
Okay. I think we gotta let it breathe.
Yeah,
Look, you can't say Nicolas Cage doesn't go for it.
playing Joseph, there's nothing to that, but then it's a horror movie.
There's vampires and zombies in it.
All right.
Oh, man, I can't wait for
It's
this
a paycheck.
Yeah. This really annoys me. There's a comedian that I guess thought he was so clever and this was funny. John Bo Stockwell. Maybe you guys will love it. He's gone viral. He was trying to exploit, I guess you could say, a loophole in Amazon's delivery and return policy where, they'll deliver stuff and then they'll pick it up if you want to return it.
Yes.
So he spent his time ordering 110-pound anvils on Amazon for $230.
I saw this story. I don't think I know what an anvil is.
They used to have them in the Looney Tunes cartoons. It was kind of the thing that you would, hammer down on, and they would always drop it on Wile E. Coyote or something like that. You'd order them from Acme, and you get the anvil. It's a real heavy thing. I mean, it's 110 pounds, and it's basically just
The huge
iron
metal
steel.
thing?
Yeah, and it's shaped weird.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, so a lot of people are just like, dumb. Like, he was like going, I'm going to overthrow Amazon. Well, it's like, you're just taking advantage of something that we think is awesome. And so people kind of went in on this guy. I think it kind of backfired on him because they're like going, you're just wasting resources. You're harming workers. It's just, what are you trying to prove here? They're just going to get to a point and be like, okay, well, we can't do this return policy anymore because of one dum-dum that kept ordering anvils.
He's an idiot.
You'll be the reason.
And did the coyote ever get one up on Bugs Bunny, or did Bugs Bunny always get the coyote?
Bugs Bunny always won.
He did. I see.
Did he go against the coyote?
I thought he did.
Or was it
Roadrunner.
Gosh, I'm stupid.
Roadrunner.
All right. Denny, edit this out.
No, keep it in. No. Worst of the week. Make a note. Yeah.
I've had a few today.
Thank God. I was kind of worried. I thought I was the only one that had one, so I'm glad people were trying to catch up.
It's still somewhat early.
Okay, yeah.
We are just really making an effort.
Yeah. And let me tell you about this real quick. There's a Chinese tech firm that's developing a humanoid robot with a synthetic uterus with amniotic fluid and an umbilical cord. It's designed to grow a baby from embryo to birth with no human body required.
What the hell?
How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm not sure that I hate it. I want to hear more. Now, they say the prototype is nearly finished and it could launch within a year, and it's only going to cost $14,000. Now, it's not meant to assist you with your pregnancy. It's meant to replace them. Imagine how excited the Kardashians would be to realize not only do they not have to carry a baby, but they don't have to pay expensive money to a surrogate. For only $14,000, they could carry all the Kardashian babies in this thing.
I'm going to ask a stupid question. So it's going to be a human baby?
Yep.
Yeah, they put the fertilized egg in there and it grows it.
It's basically an incubator. You've seen it. They'll do it with like chickens.
Through a robot.
Yep. It's basically just an incubator for a human. Is what it is. You just take all the parts that you need, you put them together, and they say this is where China's going because they too have infertility rates that are climbing. So they said, you know what? If you're not going to make them, then we will.
It's almost like a 3D printer for a baby.
And what are they going to do? They're going to grow babies that are just going to be like an army of babies?
Yeah, I don't know who's going to raise them. That's a question. I mean, I assume there's going to be a willing parent ready to take them, but that's going to be the whole thing. So if people are struggling to have babies, they'll just make them for you and then hand them off to you.
But you still have to have the man parts and the woman parts. You have to have the ingredients to make this happen.
Yeah, you'll have to have the DNA samples to put together, but it's honestly just an extension of IVF. Instead of insertion back into the woman, then you just put it into the robot, and then there you go. Wow. 10 months later, here's your baby.
I feel confused. When I feel confused, I just want to go to the woods, Kevin.
Yeah, okay. You're dismissed.
There's the door.